MP, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me here. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, and it's just really cool to be here.
Owned it.
Nice.
What did I say?
No, you were good. That was great. This is going to be so meta. We're in the game, but also
Dude,
in the game.
actually do this thing again in the studio for real with you guys.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day. DA, take it.
Thanks very much.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Sonics opening lineup. They've got Josh Giddey. Wood out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And for the Nuggets, the forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Mitchell. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20. Field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. Mitchell against Giddey. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. The shot's good.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. The ball goes to the away team.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Giddey against Murray. And the pass to Wood from the arc. That one doesn't go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Now here's Murray. T right on him. Jokic. First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Denver. Trailing by 2. Holmgren. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Michael Porter. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Now, here's Jokic. For three, Mitchell. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Down low. Wood with the bucket.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Here's Murray. Naji passes to Murray. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic with the fadeaway. Shoots over Holmgren. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Supersonics.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now here's Giddey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray, the pass to Mitchell. Jokic high post. And Jokic throws it down for 2.
Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Wood at the elbow. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gordon. Off target with his 3. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Mitchell, buried from 15 feet out. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Defended by Gordon. Pass to Holmgren. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Whitehead's checked in for Denver. Alex Caruso comes in for Mitchell. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Murray outside. Back to Caruso. Passes it to Whitehead. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wagner missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Wagner. The pass to Whitehead. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Wagner. And this game is tied up now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray with it, now guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Olynyk, he's checked in for Denver.
In the game for your Nuggets, Kelly Olynyk.
Caruso up top, guarded by Porter. Wagner from long range. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. And Seattle shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Outside, Porter fires the three. Seattle missing again. Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Murray looking around. Wagner passes to Whitehead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
Yeah, the defender all over.
Denver shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent, how does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. And you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
Really left alone that time. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Williams passes to Porter. He's covered by Murray. Can they get it? Kicks it to Ware. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Murray left side. It's deflected.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Williams. That shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Pass to Caruso. There's Whitehead. Back to Caruso. And the three off target. Seattle trails by 3. Pass to Robinson Earl. Lots of room. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Murray, no good. Seattle has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Passes to Whitehead. 1:16 left to play in the first. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Nuggets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Ware. Lays it up and banks it in. Ware's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Out to the right wing. And there's the pass to Caruso. Olynyk tried to break loose. And it's Wagner missing. Seattle trails by 4. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Shoots off the step back. And that one hits back iron. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Jason made another one.
All right, everyone. Time to make some noise for your one.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court right now for the Sonics, they've got Christian Wood. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Caruso, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Wood, he nails it, and we're tied up. Wood's got the first basket of the second quarter for Seattle.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Mitchell finds Caruso. And that one is good. Caruso's got his first points in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transitions.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Aji's checked in.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And here is Giddey. Pass to Wood. Defended by Gordon. Back to Wood. Trains the three-pointer. Wood's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Wood has become an intimidating presence at the arc, able to knock down that three with consistency.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell passes to Gordon. Back to Mitchell. From 11 feet away. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Jokic after the basket by Seattle. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And it's 8 points for Davion Mitchell.
When it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wood. And another three for Seattle.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Mitchell against Giddey. Mitchell passes to Jokic. It's hauled in by the Sonics. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Back to Wood. 6 to shoot. Over Porter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Jokic has got 9.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Gordon. Porter kicks to Mitchell. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Najee. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Mitchell outside. No good from outside.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Holmgren gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Seattle lead.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Nuggets on D. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Nuggets trail by 8. It's Porter outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Michael Porter. Passes it to Whitehead. Back to Caruso. There's the pass to Olynyk. Now Caruso. And Wagner has it in the corner. The Nuggets with another miss. Seattle leading by 8. Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Pass to Olynyk. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone, even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense. It used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Over in the corner, Caruso. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Olynyk. Tight defense on him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Okashevsky's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
And here are the Nuggets now after the Sonics pick up 2. Whitehead passes to Olynyk. Wagner outside. And the 3-ball is good. Wagner's got 8 points.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. He's covered by Murray. Back to Porter. Lays it up off the glass. And the Sonics lead by 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Caruso, the pass to Murray. Porter against Caruso. Whitehead. And a miss there on the triple.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Wagner outside. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Sonics lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Malone. Mike, with that slow start, what did you like about how your team managed to stay in the game?
You're not making.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K. We saw Christian Wood lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Christian Wood has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Jamal Murray is out there with Mitchell, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. That one is no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray finds Mitchell, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Mitchell. Up again. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 13.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
Murray against Giddey. From deep, Wood. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Mitchell against Giddey. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. 9 feet out.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Giddey, no one around him. Porter pulls it in.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
They now take the lead. And that's 10 points for Davion Mitchell.
Jokic, for a guy that size, he does just such a great job of moving the ball, a great conduit for the offense.
Passes it to Wood, fires from deep, and they recover it. Kicks it to Holmgren. Buries it down low. Holmgren's got his third basket of the night. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Mitchell passes to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
And he's good on the second. Murray with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Wood.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest, like you. And there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
You can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
Murray for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when you're talking about a game down the stretch.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. On the first time out of the game called for Seattle. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Mitchell passes to Gordon. Into the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Giddey's got 9. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Seattle.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively, and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
13 fouls.
Sonics leading by 5. Great, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And Giddey hard to corral at his size.
For Denver, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
What a show! Give it up one more time for your Denver Nuggets dancer!
Here's Jokic. 15 points in the game. Here's Gordon. And he overshot that one, missing. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren in the corner. Over Jokic. Holmgren can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 7. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his third foul of the game for the Nuggets. Whitehead's checked in for Gordon. And it's Alex Caruso in for Davion Mitchell.
Whitehead. Alex Caruso.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caruso. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Caruso kicks to Jokic. Releases. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the Sonics with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. It's Wood, top of the key. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Porter. Wood pass to Giddey. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And that's good. Christian Wood for 3.
3 points.
Wood's got the lead up to 10 now for Seattle.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Now Caruso. Pass to Jokic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys.
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. It's Porter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Here is Porter. Jokic with the steal. Murray outside. Pass to Caruso. Here's Najee. Porter in the corner. Pass to Najee. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Kicks to Porter. On the wing, Williams. The pass to Ware. There's Porter at the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray for 3. They get the rebound. Najee passes to Murray. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. And he hits it to tie the game up. Caruso's got 5 now.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
On the wing, Porter. Defended by Caruso. Outside Williams. Pass to Robinson Earl. Seattle missing again.
You can see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Denver making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. On offense, here are the Nuggets. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Seattle calls timeout.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
How about another round of applause for your Nuggets Minute Dance team?
Mitchell against Porter. Pass to Robinson Earl. Shoots. Denver grabs the miss. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Jokic. Off target with the fadeaway.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so I'd like to go for the fadeaway there to create some room.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter.
Stop and run. Stop and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, we've got Williams, and it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. Looking to end his cold spell, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great focus from Murray, really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backcourt offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Denver shooting about 42% so far. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. To the inside. Murray. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Denver in the lead. Outside Porter. Now the pass to Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 21 points for Jokic.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the paint, here's Wood. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And it looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Here's Jokic, and it's good, 2 points. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Giddey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Denver leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. And they pick up 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Supersonics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And another great look at the 2K drop. Denver calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he said, keep grinding. They're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David.
Now, he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Murray finds Mitchell. Here's Gordon. Jokic high post. Rebound by the Sonics. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Giddey, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The lead is 2. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Mitchell kicks to Jokic. Shoots over Holmgren. Another miss by Jokic. And so Wood will bring it up for the Supersonics. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, good job to take him right at him.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Mitchell looking it over. Poke loose. Gordon the pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle. He can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Jokic. It's deflected. Inside. And Giddey gets it to go. And it's a 3-point Sonic lead.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Holmgren kicks to Wood. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Giddey with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Wood can't hit.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
13 foul.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Mitchell dishes to Porter. Murray outside. He feeds it to Gordon. From deep, Jokic. He's off on that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. On the clock. He kicks it to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. And they get it. That's good. And the Seattle lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Gordon.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Just such a force in the lane.
Seattle calls timeout.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Giddey against Murray. Back to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray, the pass to Mitchell. Haji. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second-chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Especially in a close game, every possession matters. Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Denver calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Denver.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
And Holmgren pulls it down.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
And Seattle shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Murray against Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Murray, no good. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and good that time. And the Sonics lead by 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
This is it to Jokic. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. Seattle leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Wood finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Back to Wood. All sorts of time. Rebound by Murray. Denver shooting well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. And the turnover again by Denver.
Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. For Mitchell. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nuggets shooting 43% from the floor. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
The pass to Giddey. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
It's in!
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Here's Seattle. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey the pass to Wood. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Porter. Got it up in time. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to...
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Denver with the ball. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Christian Wood.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
Mitchell kicks to Gordon. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Outside Porter. To the wing on the left. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got the first basket here in overtime for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Holmgren wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Mitchell. Wide open look. Rebound by the Sonics. Giddey with it. Passes to Holmgren. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And Josh Giddey just does a great job reading the floor.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. The drive by Mitchell. Over Giddey. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Mitchell outside. Gordon the pass to Jokic. On target from 13 feet. 30 points for Jokic.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Mitchell passes to Jokic. Murray dishes to Porter. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. And there's Murray on the assist by Porter.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. And he swishes it right through. Holmgren's got 8 points in the quarter. Mitchell passes to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Denver calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Porter finds Mitchell. Denver passing it around. Jokic. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Not going to intimidate Jokic at that range. His focus tonight, razor sharp.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Good.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that. One of his shots falling.
At a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
All right, everyone. Time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets dance team. Give them a round of applause, everyone. Those are your Nuggets mini dance team.
On defense, the Supersonics. And they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The thing you love about Gilgeous-Alexander is his general feel of playing like a veteran, even though he's still in the early part of his career.
Here's Jokic. And Holmgren pulls it down. And that's an intentional foul.
Mitchell. That's his 5th personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Seattle winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.